The reason why people were excited about converting sunlight directly into electricity is that you don't have any moving parts and you go directly from the sun to producing electricity. But the dream was very different from reality because the problem with selenium power engineers discovered was that the amount of sunlight converted into electricity was extremely small. In fact, it was between 0.1% to 0.5%, which had no practical capabilities for a power source. So the question was, will a new material appear?
Man has long dreamed of harnessing the energy of the sun. In the 20th century, scientists turned their energy toward creating electricity directly from the sun. On February 5, 1957, the United States Patent Office issued a patent for direct conversion of energy from the sun. The recipients were 3 scientists of Bell Laboratories: Darrell Chapin, Calvin Fuller, and Gerald Pearson. This model is being driven by sunlight. In another demonstration, 9 solar cells powered a small radio.
This is a transistor radio which operates on this power. And if I plug it in, we get our sound. Take it out, it stops. Or if I plug it in again, we get sound again. Turn it over without, to shade it from the light, it stops again.
The Bell Lab's discovery was part inspiration, part perspiration, and part serendipity. Darrell Chapin, who had been assigned to find a power source for remote phone lines, was studying the possibility of solar cells made of selenium. In another department altogether, Calvin Fuller, doing semiconductor research, discovered that by introducing impurities into silicon, he had found a practical way of producing transistors. Fuller shared his results with Gerald Pearson, who worked in yet another department. Pearson examined the impure silicon.
Gerald Pearson, being an empirical scientist, said, why don't I shine some light on it and see if it produces any electricity? He measures the amount of electricity coming out and runs down to down the hall to Chapin and says, throw away the selenium. He says, I have a new solar cell that is producing more electricity than any other solar cell has ever done. And so start working with silicon.
In 1954, U.S. News and World Report said, the silicon strips may provide more power than all the world's coal, oil, and uranium. The New York Times predicted that the silicon solar cell marked the beginning of a new era,